Hello comrades, this is Chetty here, and as you guys can tell by the title, inside today's video, I'm going to be doing my review of Watchmen Season 1, so let's get right into it. So some of the reviews of this show are IMDb gave it a 7.9 out of 10, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 96 out of 100, and the program creator is Damien Lindelof. And overall, guys, I love Season 1 of Watchmen. As someone who's read the graphic novel and seen the films on multiple different occasions, I think this is fantastic. Going into the series, though, I was somewhat skeptical whenever I did hear that this would serve more as a sequel to the original graphic novel, but after watching the series, I think it really works. As someone who is a fan of Watchmen, you can really tell that the people who made this show, the people who wrote it, really know a lot about the source material, and they really cared about what they were doing. The cast in it is great. Regina King was really good as Sister Night. I thought Jeremy Irons was great as Ozymandias, and Tim Blake Nelson was good as Looking Glass. I think everyone else in the main cast is also great. In this series, we see the return of Dr. Manhattan, which Cal is Dr. Manhattan, which I was not expecting that whatsoever. There's a ton of twists in the show, and it really leaves you at the edge of your seat. At first, the story does seem very simple. Like, my understanding of the story of what I thought it would be in the first episode was completely different than what it actually ended up being, and that's also kind of the case with the original story. I thought all the twists in this season were great, like Sister Night's grandpa being Hooded Justice. By the way, that episode was fantastic. Like I said earlier, we get to see the return of Dr. Manhattan in the series, and I thought that was awesome. I really only have one complaint, and that kind of regards to the look of Dr. Manhattan. It sort of just looks like they painted the actor blue. It almost looks kind of cheap, especially whenever you compare it to the other stuff in the show. Whenever you go back and watch the film, Dr. Manhattan sort of radiates this sort of energy. He almost looks like very powerful, but here he just looked like some guy who was painted blue. Also, I did feel like they kind of weakened Dr. Manhattan. Like, the 7th Cavalry very easily was able to take him down, and I was somewhat disappointed by that. You know, we do get to see Dr. Manhattan going out and killing the 7th Cavalry guys, but then they kind of just take him down pretty easily after that, and I would have liked to see him put up a bit more resistance. But guys, overall, I love Season 1 of Watchmen. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Season 2. I want to do a whole video just discussing theories and stuff, so do stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, if you haven't checked this out and you are a fan of Watchmen, I would highly recommend doing so. It pays homage to the original graphic novel, but it's also doing something new with the story. I just think it's fantastic. It's one of the best shows of 2019. It's up there with The Boys and Stranger Things 3. And I do want to do a video, you know, talking about my favorite shows of 2019, so do stay tuned for that video. And guys, right now, I'm going to give Watchmen a 9.5 out of 10. That's a video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. If you haven't done so, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell. And I will see you guys next time. This is Chase on off. Peace out.